just once, but twice.
How is Dark doing right now?
It's 1090
Toledo, got that one.
Channel 3.
Do you think we should delay the meeting?
Ah, motherfucker. The thing
I don't want to do it, but with all the shit that's going down, there's the raid for the weed, and then...
No, we're gonna do the raid after.
We have a 15.
Let's do it in 30 minutes. Let's do it in 30 minutes. Is that fine?
Gain is gonna take care of the.
He's in for 24-hour hold right now.
Over at Pillbox Medical.
Okay. Let's do it in 30 minutes then.
Copy.
There we go.
495, the shift 2 meeting is going to be delayed 30 minutes given recent events.
I mean, Brian, can you believe this? We're ready to apprehend TJ after the talk, and then Dark gets fucking stabbed, and now we have to focus on him, and TJ gets away.
Well, that's why, honestly, forget the strike points. I say we send him off
I'm on
duty.
scene at the Polito 1090. There is a guy that
Yeah,
kind
but
of matches
I have a better idea.
Suspect as a
Is he all good?
hostage.
Hold on.
Got a poncho on. He's kind of scraggly looking. He doesn't have a backpack on.
How do we render the correct punishment? Because I feel like sending him off duty won't send the right
We
message.
have a race.
15 strike points then. I think small 5. Like, I mean, this is. I mean, let's put this in perspective. It's the same reason I want to give 15 to what's his fake. See, I don't even remember his name anymore because I'm that pissed at him.
Just so we can match it to the
Oh, good. Let's go talk to Dark.
individual in the bank.
There he
He
is.
may have
Dark.
been
Oh my
arrested
God.
for
You look like
pickup
shit.
on
What happened to you?
clothing store while taking shit off.
I got stabbed.
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
very...
he's talking about your
Let's walk
blood.
inside San Diego talking there. Come on.
And we were right around the corner.
You need help
No, but I
walking
mean-
around? You need an extra hand?
Cleo's must have
Not from you,
done that,
Bash.
surely.
Why are you acting that way? What's going on?
After the thing's done.
You talk about it in San Diego.
Yo, sure we can. He's trying to spin it on me, this bastard.
440 units on scene. Whoever's taking the hostage, Colton, that might be our guy.
Ryan, this guy is trying to spin it on us right now, okay? We gotta go hard, okay?
Oh, I'm.
He's already treating me like a traitor. What the fuck is this shit?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Whoever's out with the witness...
textbook
the
insubordination.
stabbing, ask him if the individual had black hair.
Here's my take, right?
Mm-hmm.
5 for small shit,
I've
right?
already. McNulty's gonna hold on to the
15.
gun
That
now,
needs to
please.
be. That needs to be a. Hey, you get to stay on duty, but you're at any point. One more 15.
I mean, I agree. Okay, this time I'm gonna tell the PD I'm 10-7 and I'm okay, and don't come here. Dark was also UC. Oh my God, there's so many things I could. Hold on, let's try to Okay, Dark was UC. He's part of an operation, so we need to know about that. Let me look up Richard Dark. What was he working on recently? What is this report? What is this report?
EMS, we're at the farmer's market.
No.
All right, she's gonna unconscious. I need you over here ASAP.
Yep, it is. It's national affairs. Yes, it is.
Oh, I see how it is.
All right, come on, let's go
You
talk.
go
What
and
are you
do a
doing?
bunch of dumb, insubordinate shit. You fuck up, and you're gonna pull the "It's now an IA" card.
Oh
Have
hell
some
no!
goddamn integrity.
Get in here, okay? Get in here. As far as I know, there's not an internal investigation regarding anything right now.
I opened it after I left that room.
How'd you open
after
it?
you left the room.
Dark,
How did I open it?
do you listen to yourself at all? Oh yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, let's go. I'll save the talking for upstairs. Come on, Dark. I have a lot of explaining to do.
Sure.
Well, if I open an investigation after leaving Grapeseed PD, and then you got stabbed for it. See, that's karma, boys. That's just karma right there, okay? Works in an amazing way. You think the casino hit is on here? Just kidding, it's a joke. Alright, Richard Dark. Have a seat.
I'd rather stand.
Okay. All right, let's start from the beginning, okay? So, what brought you down to Grapeseed PD or down where myself and Brian without trying to call or trying 3-1?
I'll be honest, it started with me being interested about where you lived. You said you were 10-7 at your home, and then I saw you were at Grapeseed PD.
That's correct.
So I was worried, and I came to welfare check.
Okay. How do you typically respond when it comes to welfare check? What do you typically do as a police officer?
Well, I came in and checked on you.
Right, but isn't there other means of communication you could have done without having to go all the way up there before having that concern?
You were out of service, so I didn't know whether you'd answer like
Wait,
a 311.
You have my phone number.
Yeah, of course, but you were at home.
Can you through and say 423? What is your status? Are you Ocean King?
Okay. I can see your point you're trying to make.
Okay, go on. So when you got to Grapeseed, what happened?
I saw a bunch of cars parked up. I saw a UC Corvette and a Charger with your call sign on it. So I went downstairs to make sure you're okay. And
did you see the message that was sent out? Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yeah, after I left.
No.
Yeah, I said, yeah,
no.
After I left.
Who was there prior to you? It was another officer. He was told to leave. It was made very clear, do not approach.
Sure.
Is your phone broken? Dispatch, maybe.
I feel bad going hard on Dark because I like him a lot.
Dark, you don't have to play stupid.
Agreed.
No.
Let's just place everything on the table, Dark. You don't trust me. You think I was up to no good, and you were trying to spy on me. I mean, let's just tell how it is.
Where's TJ?
No.
Let's spin this, okay?
Here, this is what's going down.
Whoa. I answer your questions. You're not going to answer mine.
Well, right
this is an internal affairs Listen, this is an internal affairs investigation. I'm not getting strike for shit. Okay, when I left that, you were in a room. You were in a room with a wanted fugitive. That means it was okay.
In a room trying to convince somebody who's wanted to turn themselves in.
And beyond that, you interfered in a active investigation.
I didn't know it was an active investigation.
Well, maybe you should fucking pay attention to 311 instead of being ready to throw your fucking IA dick on the table.
10-7.
Not only did that get you hurt, all right, which is what we care about more than anything, but the fact that you disobeyed direct orders because you had a fucking hard-on for an investigation on another officer. Not only did you put my life in danger, you put Bass's life in danger and your own.
Dark, you could have died back there. This is serious.
Yeah, I could.
Right, and that's why we're upset about the whole thing, because it escalated to you getting fucking stabbed, which we never wish on anybody.
Right.
And
you just completely fucked over a massive investigation that's been worked on for multiple weeks because of those actions.
It's been 26 days. Actually.
Well, you're not privy to that, are you? Dark?
No. That's why
there are orders, and when you are asked to do something, you do it.
That's why you trust you aware of that investigation?
Absolutely.
That is none of your fucking business.
I spoke with Bundy about it.
Well, I went downstairs and I saw you with a wanted fugitive. And at that point, given you hadn't arrested him, an IA investigation was opened. That's why I stayed outside to ensure he was arrested. And clearly, he hasn't been.
Do you know what IA's purpose behind everything, Dark?
Don't give me that bullshit, Bass.
Clearly, you don't understand the division behind IA.
Don't tell me I don't know how to do my job.
Well, clearly you didn't. You got stabbed, dumbass.
Attack? What kind of fucking world are you living in, Bass? How did I attack you? Did I hurt your feelings, sir?
Dark, you came in with malicious intent when you came down there, okay? You didn't care about my safety. You cared about knowing what I was up to. That's all you cared about. Come on, be honest. If you didn't be honest with me, I would have more respect for you.
I was making sure you were okay in a location
I truly believe that
is very true and dear to your history, Bass.
Correct.
There you go. There it is, right there.
So it was my history that made you get caught up with the
whole thing.
thing.
Worried. You know, you've had bad things that happen before. I was making sure you're okay this time.
I don't believe that you cared about my safety. You don't have to lie to me, Dark.
I'm making you both aware that once I left that room, an internal affairs investigation was opened.
How? How does that start? How does that make any sense at all? How do you know?
You were in a room
how do you know
with
we're
a
acting
wanted
good
felon.
So what?
Okay, an investigation doesn't mean I've made a conclusion, Baz.
I don't care.
No, hold on a second. You're telling me that you're under the impression that at any stage you can just open up an IA investigation, thus subverting active investigations that are taking place?
It doesn't work that way, Dark.
You just put the
Yes, it
entire
does.
fucking department in danger. Hell fucking no. And we're going to make sure that gets clarified.
Dark, what kind of Kool-Aid are you drinking? Because I feel like you're, from my perspective, if things are not going your way, you're power tripping and using IA as a tool to swing your dick back and forth. It doesn't work that way.
You're going to run into banks and holdouts next with your fucking camera out. All right, guys, no more shooting. IA investigation open. How fucking stupid does that sound?
Where's TJ?
Well, thanks to you, got
Active
away.
investigation.
You got away.
And that's correct.
Oh, you
Thanks
guys
to
just
you.
said two completely different things. That's
No,
interesting.
I mean, no, thanks
No,
to
they
you.
are both correct.
Thanks to you, Dark.
So he
you got
was
away.
let go. He was let go.
He wasn't let go. Your dumbass got stabbed, and we weren't able to fucking capture his ass. And
Why wasn't he in
furthermore-
handcuffs downstairs?
No. Furthermore, well, first off, we're not going to answer these questions, Dark. Here's the problem right now. You're so hyper-focused on why somebody who you're so hyper-focused on trying to figure out why he is not in handcuffs and how you can somehow pin Bass or myself at fault, that it's completely clouding the fact that we had a plan in place, a plan that you do not need to be privy to.
Dark, I see what you're trying to do here, okay? And instead of trying to take some responsibilities for your actions out there in Grapeseed, you're deflecting. You're trying to place the blame on us. And that's not okay. Because you had a big role in the fact that TJ got away because you wouldn't listen. We told you to leave multiple times. We were trying to talk to him and have him turn himself in because there's been an ongoing investigation of a police officer that left the PD and decided to shoot a cop the next day. And we were concerned. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're looking into it. It's not black and
I
white.
thought this was, I thought this was an investigation. I thought this was an investigation.
It is an investigation.
Right.
I
But you said it started 26 days ago, right? So he was employed at the time. So was the shooting people not, was that part of your investigation? Shooting cops, was that part of your investigation?
God.
What are you talking about?
It's a simple question. Was TJ shooting cops
it's
part of your
not
investigation?
a simple question, because right now what you're doing is you're digging for answers in order to try to uncover more information about said investigation. Dark, here's the reality here. You came down to Grapeseed PD because you saw Bass there.
Yep, wanted to do a welfare check.
You did not want to do a welfare check.
That's a lie, and you know it, Dark. You can't
wanted to
sit
do a
here and say
welfare
with a
check.
straight
How
face.
is it that you conveniently missed every 311 that was sent out?
You mean which ones? Which ones we're talking about?
Go take a look. You know how the dispatch works? Or did
Those
you
logs-
forget?
311s.
Yeah, there's logs. I said leave. If you don't leave Grapeseed, I will suspend you and strike you. Everybody else left except you, Dark.
Yes, because I was ensuring as my job as internal affairs.
I don't
that
give a
TJ
fuck.
Walker
you
was
were
arrested.
downstairs
none
at
in-
that stage.
When you sent those 311s, I was waiting outside.
Boom.
I already come downstairs. I saw TJ. I went upstairs, and you made 311s.
So when you're told to leave,
Hey, what's going on, Bundy?
you leave. Okay, it's simple as that. There was
Not when it's internal affairs investigation.
How is it internal
I'm
affairs
going to connect
investigation?
with you in just a
Explain
second.
that to
We're
me.
dealing with an idiot right
I'm
now.
having a hard time understanding the concept behind the whole thing he's talking about right now. What is it that had an IA? What made you allude to having an internal investigation that's looking at that door?
All right, I'll clear it up. I'll make it really. I'll try and make it simple. Please don't interrupt me like you have been doing. Okay. Very simply, I went downstairs, saw you with a wanted fugitive. Okay. So at that point, I'm not privy to the investigation, like you said. So I don't know whether or not, one, you are harboring a fugitive, or two, there is something else.
Why the fuck are you thinking that?
You're
to begin
interrupting me again.
I'm losing my mind.
Do you want answers or do you want to push your answers?
I'm losing my fucking mind.
I didn't know, hence the investigation part. I didn't make a conclusion, but I had to open an investigation at that point to see whether or not there was any misconduct or corruption involved. That's my job, okay? And so I went and waited outside to see if you would arrest him. It's as simple as that.
Why are you jumping to the negative and
let me
extreme,
ask you a question. Did you come up with this procedure on your own, or did someone prescribe this procedure to you? Because this sounds like the most brain-dead shit I've ever heard in my life.
The SOPs were written by me and approved by high command.
Okay, well, I guess they weren't read.
No, it was read. And here's the thing, Dark. The way it starts, as far as I remember, there has to be a complaint made by somebody to launch an internal investigation. That is not true. Are you sure about that?
100%.
Dirk, you do understand how illogical it sounds for you to open up a IA investigation out of the blue on some unfounded premise. You are effectively saying that you have full authority to, at any point, to just open up an IA investigation just because you feel like it.
No, because there is merit.
Where was the merit?
You are seen talking to a wanted fugitive and he's not in handcuffs.
Do you know how often that happens?
Do you know how to do police work, Dark?
That's exactly what I'm wondering.
Here we go.
No, it's not here we go.
You're acting like it's black and white.
It twisted. I have been very supportive of you and the IA department. Hell, my fucking daughter is in there. But you need to understand right now that the concern that we're having right now is the lives that you put in danger, mine, Bass's, and your own, over some hunch.
How did
and bias.
How did that guy know that that you guys were there?
Which guy?
Do you know what the plan was, Dark? I'm going to tell you this simply because I want to underline the stupidity in all this.
Candace, think of 6 months. Appreciate
Walker has been in hiding for some time, and we've known this.
A couple days now since the incident, at least.
We managed to draw him out, and we were on the fucking cusp of him trusting us enough that he was going to unveil who else got him, quote unquote, blooded in.
Correct.
That was not going to be we want to send him in for a couple OIS charges like a bunch of fucking pussy lowlife.
He's not going to say shit in a cell block. He's not going to say it when it's on our own terms. He's not going to say shit. We're trying to meet him halfway so we can get more info out of him.
We're going to ruin not just his life, but everyone else that involved in fucking taking out a number of officers, not fucking executing them in front of us.
5 went to the ICU for that.
And you know what happened in the middle of that conversation? Your dumbass ended up showing up.
So, just to clarify here, you don't care that he shot cops. You care who blooded him in.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God, are you fucking
Are we talking
dense?
too long? Our objective is to throw him in jail and make sure he pays the fucking ultimate price and justice is served. However, to get
but
to that
not
point,
without and finding out who else that was fucking involved. Dark, does that not make any sense to you?
It's called an investigation for a reason, because we don't have all the information at hand.
Thank you, Bass. You just said everything I've been saying thus far. I didn't have all the information at hand, so I opened an investigation.
Doesn't work that way, Dark.
That's you follow orders. That's why we say leave. You fucking leave. If you need to open an investigation, do it on your own fucking time. Not in the middle of a goddamn investigation you know nothing about. Yeah, you are sitting here claiming that you can walk into any fucking scene and start doing stupid shit under the guise of being an IA officer.
You're going off the logic that 2 cops, 1 wanted felon, no handcuffs equals an internal investigation. That's your logic right now, right?
Yep.
How does that make any sense?
Okay, Bass, an investigation from IA's perspective can be open and closed in 5 minutes if we learn the reasons why that situation is happening.
But let me ask you a question. What required you to be at Grapeseed?
Welfare check.
What required you to be at Grapeseed after this welfare check that you're claiming you were doing?
To ensure that TJ Walker was arrested as part of an internal affairs investigation.
So once again, I understand that it may have been a while, but what do you think would have transpired had you been, I don't know, at Mission Row PD, and he wasn't down in the fucking cells, or alternatively, 78s were called on the radio?
I didn't understand your question, Brian. Sorry, what was that?
Why did you need to remain there in order to conduct your investigation?
To ensure he was arrested.
Okay, so every other like logical route you could have taken was not available.
If you truly believe that Brian is trying to say, why couldn't you wait at a jailing facility like Mission Row PD or here for the outcome? Great.
That's probably your fault too, Dark.
They got plenty.
Going to there.
No, they got 5 minutes on scene.
All right. Look, here's the deal. Dark, you need to fucking wake up. You're getting 15 strike points. They're going on your record. If there's a problem with that, well, I'm sure you got ways to settle it. As for your department, Bass supports it. I support it. We're going to continue to support it. But we're not going to support this fucking idiotic thinking that you've got in place.
I completely support IA because you have done a good job so far punishing officers who are violating rights, who are using their PD tools within excessive force. I support that. I got your back. But I feel like you're grasping for straws here with the whole thing. You did not have faith that me and Brian were going to do our job correctly. That's why you stuck around and wanted to see the whole thing, because you had suspicion to believe that we were trying to harper a fugitive. Come on, Dark. Why would I do that?
That's my
Chief
job,
Police?
Bash.
No, yes, it is your job to investigate. But you cannot stand here and try to convince us that you did not have any other route. You had every option. You were instructed to go away from the area. You could have, if you needed to conduct this investigation, it would have been as simple as, why is he not in custody now? Where did he go, Bass and Brian? We could have had that conversation. But instead, you decided to take the most stupidest route possible.
Okay, how did that guy who stabbed me find me?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you know what, Dark? Do you know who that was?
Y'all lost or something?
What?
What are you guys doing up here?
It was the closest place where Dark got stabbed and taken to the hospital, so we're using it right now.
Oh, Dark's in the hospital again?
Yeah, he was stabbed.
He's right over there next to you. This guy walks in the
no,
middle
Dark
of...
has hair, right?
I wear a wig.
Also, Dark,
Dark's
let's
face
talk
wasn't
about...
fucked up.
Thank you for reminding me, Owen. Dark, you were in plain clothes plus a vest. Why is that?
Yeah, I had these clothes on, so I threw a vest on top.
Why were
that's
you...
another 5 strike points. That's going to be 20 total.
Were you doing an operation? What were you doing to make you go in
I was
plain
at
clothes?
the IA office, and I came to check on you, so I threw a vest on.
Without a badge?
Yep,
Without a vest?
just the vest. Oh,
Okay.
just the vest.
You understand why we got SOPs, right?
Yeah.
All right. Have you read them?
I'm going to ask again, how did that guy find me outside?
Because it was a different guy.
Right? So how is it my fault?
How is it your fault?
Because you didn't listen to instructions.
Okay, how was me
We
being
don't
there
know.
going to change things?
Because you...
How is it going to change?
Our attention
Oh my
changed
Jesus
because
fucking
you got
Christ.
stabbed. We wouldn't focus on the guy who was wanted for multiple officer to you getting
The
stabbed.
guy that was
managed to
stood in
fucking
front
get
of
away.
you, and you didn't fucking tase him and cuff him. Don't give me this
Motherfucker.
fucking bullshit.
Don't give
okay,
me this bullshit.
you're being investigated now.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, investigate all you want.
Oh my god, dude. You really have changed,
That-
Dark. You really have changed, huh?
Okay.
This whole IA thing has
You
completely
really want to
changed
do?
you.
Okay, you're both suspended pending investigation.
Fuck you, Dark. I'm not suspended. Doesn't
Yes,
work
you
that
are.
way.
All right, best of luck.
What's... Okay, what was that about?
Actually, if he wants to dig his own grave, that's fine, Brian. I'm going 42.
Well,
Fine. Let's go 42.
No, what? You know what? We suspended him before he suspended us.
So let's go 42. Come on. I guess if
You know
Dark,
what?
if he wants to dig his grave,
Fuck
that's
it.
fine. I'll help him bury him.
Hold on, I think you guys owe me an explanation.
Okay, so here's what took place. Bass
Actually,
and I,
psychotic.
managed
Oh
to
my
get
God.
TJ Walker to meet us down at Grape Seed PD.
Okay.
While having a conversation with him and unraveling who else is involved in the depth of all this, before being able to put him under arrest and after getting all relevant information, Dark, along with who was the other one? Cross, end up disobeying direct orders on 311. Do not approach Grapeseed PD because we don't know how many individuals are watching. Cross listens. He ends up leaving. In turn, Dark shows up, completely dismissing these warnings, comes down to Grapeseed PD, already freaks out TJ. So now we're already on the back heel. He then proceeds to go outside
I'm gonna go off duty, chat.
there, and then the dumbass gets stabbed by the highway.
Dark wants to suspend me without actual investigation. That's fine.
Lying
He's
TJ.
digging his own grave.
Huh? No, the serial killer. It's a guy I killed a long time ago.
That's like copyright infringement, I guess. But okay. I mean, well, Dark's not is he even a patrol officer anymore? So
he is a patrol officer. I'm taking the suspension from IA, and then I'm gonna help him get buried because this shit's getting out of hand. I literally just got suspended for 24 hours without an actual investigation, based on
what
assumption.
did he suspend you for?
Because I'm on an ongoing investigation. That's why.
Yep. He's upset.
But what was the articulate reason?
We're harboring a fugitive. That's what he said. We're harboring.
You're harboring who?
TJ Walker.
Are you?
No.
We
managed. Seems like you tried to meet up with him. Why would that be grounds to suspend you?
Because Dark has no idea what's going on, and he's jumping the gun here. He's acting out of pure emotion instead of understanding what's happening.
Why is IA showing up without a complaint to scene they were told to stay away from?
He said the second
he's not even acting as IA. He's a patrol officer in that instance. He's a deputy.
Exactly.
And he's undercover for no reason.
Yep.
Like
that was our concern.
I'm taking the suspension, going off duty. It's fine. And then
why would you take that suspension?
Because I want to.
Why would you honor that?
That shows
agree.
Him. I agree. 100%.
He can suspend you for no reason without an articulate reason.
Because
listen, my experience running IA, which I have some experience, you need to actually have you need to finish your investigation or have an articulate reason to suspend someone because they might cause further harm on duty.
1,000% right, Owen. But I want to show how bad.
But if he can't
IA.
define a reason to keep you off duty, he can't suspend you. Or it has to be the outcome of a certified punishment. Either he has come to his conclusion and he's issuing a punishment, or he has a definite reason to keep you off duty because you might cause harm to others.
I just want to show him how bad he's running IA. Okay, I'm gonna take the suspension.
No.
I'm gonna appeal it to the Senate.
Svensson is 100% right.
But if he can suspend you because he feels like it, because he got called out for wearing the wrong uniform, then what stops him from suspending me?
Oh no, it's worse, Svensson. So not only did he manage to allow TJ Walker to get away, he prevented us from being able to figure out who else was involved in the shooting. And then on top of that, this guy
he's right. But I want to show
the moment that he walked in, he opened an eye investigation, and therefore he was allowed to stay on the scene.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
I know.
I mean, I thought, well, my understanding with IA is that they need to have a complaint to investigate. They can't proactively open it. That would give them so much power, more than the Senate.
That's exactly what I told him.
If IA can open an investigation at will whenever they feel like it, wherever the wind blows, then they actually supersede high commands on every scene. And that's
he even stated it in front of Bass.
So I'm gonna tell you
that
now.
He showed up because he was at Grapeseed and he didn't trust Bass. Like, what the fuck?
Guys, it's okay. I'm gonna take this punishment and then I'll destroy him later. It's fine. Just
listen. If you want to go off duty, Bass, you got my permission. But I don't think you take this punishment because that's not.
No, I'm taking the punishment because I'm gonna show the Senate how poorly Dark is running IA. Okay, if that's not a good example, I don't know what it is. All right, so I'm gonna take this on the chin and provide.
I'm concerned that if you go off duty now and you accept the suspension without fighting it through the proper channels.
Well, I'm fighting it. I'm already appealing it to the Senate. It's fine. I'm gonna tell.
Well, it says to him that he can do this, that he's got the permission to do this, and I don't believe that he does.
So
it's my understanding that IA doesn't even investigate internal affairs like within the police department. My understanding is that IA is only supposed to investigate when they have a civilian complaint. I don't know why he's just opening complaints and I see two officers up in Grapeseed. I'm gonna go up there and hang out, like
and disobey orders. Not once, 3 times.
Without any good reason too. Like, was there a reason that he came up there?
He had the audacity to stand in front of us after not heeding our warnings, getting stabbed, and saying, I wanted to know whether or not you were going to arrest him.
Okay, he needs to. Yeah, I don't know. That's
just me. I have a plan. I'm gonna go off duty and then.
Hold on, Bass.
What?
Just hear me out. Svensson is right.
You guys are 1,000% right, but I want to make an example out of it.
But hold on. Here is the concern. You are right that you go off duty, and you go file a complaint. Something happens. However, by not going off duty, you're going to be able to see how this is handled if another case like this happens again.
I can trust the people around to handle it. I'm gonna go off duty, enjoy my time off duty, and then I already filed an appeal to the Senate. And then once I hear an answer, I'll come back on duty. That's my approach I'm taking, Brian. I think that's the approach that will change how IA things are ran, because the Senate believes that IA should be above everybody else when it comes to internal investigation. I'm respecting the Senate, not IA here, okay? I'm respecting their call, and I'm gonna show them that.
Fair enough, but I think we need to, whatever happens here, whether IA is, removed or whether they're talked to or whether nothing happens at all, it's clear to me in this instance alone that we need to define what IA does and what they do.
That's exactly what I'm using this example
a member of
as.
IA trying to give strike points to people because of their uniform the other day, and I don't know how the fuck I don't know.
Should not be happening. It's a command thing.
I told them as such. And
I'm using this example, Owen, to basically show that IA right now is bad and it's not done in a legitimate way to help the PD. It's hurting the PD instead of helping it. So I'm using this as an example to show, hey, I just got suspended based on assumptions. It should not be happening, right? And I can bring this to the Senate and tell them things need to change. This is not helping.
Well, we need to define exactly when they can operate, where, and who. And the truth is that if they can just open an investigation at will on anyone and take over control of a scene, why do we even have high commands? Shouldn't IA just be high command at that point? You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what was discussed.
They could walk into a vault and be like, yeah, this is an IA investigation. They're all free to go because I'm investigating I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. They should have to have a complaint.
They destroyed an investigation today.
They did.
It sounds like they let Walker get away.
100%. That's exactly. We were going to try to arrest him, but we're trying to get information out of him. I feel like we got his back. We're talking to him. We're trying to hear the story, how he felt, get everything off his chest. And then Dark came in, and everything went 180.
So wait, were you trying to arrest him, or were you just talking to him?
100%.
We were talking to him at
first. It wasn't even
just
to arrest him, but also figure out who else in the BBMC put him up to this. Who is on the scene? Who's in his head? Who do we fucking target? Because once again, Roy.
For
OIS, sure. There's a whole lot of other fucking charges we can.
I'm gonna go enjoy my time off duty, Chad.
So the question is, why didn't you just put him in handcuffs right away once you got him there?
Because he didn't want to come down there if he had any handcuffs, and he ran. He had backup outside as well, waiting for him.
I see.
So
Grapeseed's definitely not.
And he had a welfare check every 5 minutes from somebody else calling him. So if he had him handcuffed and answer, they're gonna fucking storm the PD and turn to shootout. To avoid all that, we wanted to get everything out of him, and as soon as we're done, we're gonna try to fucking cuff him right away and then call for backup. That was the plan behind it. So that way we got all the information we needed, and then we arrest him and charge him. Because if we had him in the cells and caught him afterwards, he would not say anything. We'd get nothing out of him.
True. Did they ever state why he left?
That was what we're trying to figure out. I mean, me and Brian were trying to talk to him.
We were in the middle of that. We had gotten to the point where, he had. Listen, he sounded like emo as fuck, quite frankly.
I think it's that motorcycle man.
Me, Dad.
Once when he bangs to the head.
Mm-hmm.
He never wore a helmet,
Best, if you're going off duty, I'm going to go off duty as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go off duty. Let me tell Bundy so he knows what's going on.
So what's Dark doing right now? What was the last thing you told him to do?
He stormed off at 142. I mean...
Okay, so now all three gone? All right.
Hey, Bundy, I got suspended by IA. Me and Brian got suspended by IA for 24 hours pending an investigation, so I'm going to be off duty. I just want to let you know.
Are you still doing the NA meeting?
Okay.
Yeah, we should do the meeting. Yeah, let's do the meeting. Let's go do the meeting.
And that means Simone's going to be...
Let's go to Davis. Okay, Davis right now.
Yeah, I'm already at Davis, so that works.
All right.
We're about to serve that warrant tonight.
Oh, shit. All right. All right, let's toss the 3-1. Let's go Davis, do this meeting, and then I'm going to go 42. I'll take my suspension.
Right. You know damn well. I mean, he's lying through his teeth.
Dark is really digging himself a hole.
Him coming plain clothes. Come on.
I mean,
come on.
I just don't like the assumption he made, and then based on that, he suspended us. There just should be more to it, right? There should be evidence and facts supporting his claim. It can't be that way.
I mean, let's roll it back. Even outside of that.
Hey, do you want me to announce the meeting so people come down here and whatnot?
Out of the blue.
Right. Ryan,
he had let's not forget, he had every option.
I'll ride with you guys, yeah.
He had every option, and I pressed him on it. He didn't have an answer. If you were so convinced for whatever reason They were going to let Walker walk, right?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
would have changed if you were at Mission Row PD?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, his case would have been much stronger if we actually walked out of there with no TJ Walker in our cop car, right? Then he would have a bigger case, and he actually would have had something to investigate. And now he